Hi Twin Flames, so let's get straight into your reading. If you're confused about anything at all, then please just read my description box and my pinned comment below. This is general, okay, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. Right, so let's take a look at what is potentially coming towards you throughout the rest of October and the beginning of November. Right, wow. Way more cards than I wanted to take. But let's get into it. Right, the Dragonling Garden, a new world is born. With the Snake Princess, the Serpentine Path to Power. So I tend to read cards in combinations because that is what gives me a bigger, like a broader picture of everything that's going on. So instead of taking these individually, we're going to take them in pairs, okay? Just to get more information. So with these two as a combination, a new world is born because the Serpentine Path to Power is here. Now, with this being a snake, it's all about that sort of death, rebirth process. It is very, very 8th house energy. Right, incredibly so. It's all about having that ability to shed away the parts, the old parts of yourself that don't serve you anymore. People, places, things, ways of thinking, everything that contributes to your life. Shedding the old so that the new can grow. All right, because of that snake energy, a new world is born. So you're looking at the world with it feels like with a fresh pair of eyes. You're looking at everything from a different angle. And I'm getting as well with this combination, you're not taking anything at face value anymore. You're really looking into the dark and scary depths. For some of you, this snake can be symbolic for doing the shadow work that's required for that profound change. Looking at the aspects of society, anything to do with just life, just looking at the darkness that people tend to shun away from. Really deep introspection as well with this one, and getting in touch with the pieces of yourself that you held back. See that apple? See how there's a light around that apple? Again, getting back in touch with the pieces of yourself that were otherwise lost through perhaps constant criticism. So again, with this card here, that is very sort of divine feminine energy. Now again, it doesn't make a difference if you resonate as being the divine masculine or the divine feminine watching this. I have stopped doing the two different videos, and I'm combining it into just the one video, okay, just to encompass all of the energies in one. Doesn't make a difference if you're DM or DF. It's just the polarization of the energies. So that would indicate some of you are utilizing your DF energy, and you're thinking of ways on how to make your world grow. What can improve on your lifestyle, anything like that, anything to do with growth, abundance. There's also a message here as well for some of you about your childhood as well, with those baby animals. It's like you shedding after having reevaluated any kind of any damage that was done to you when you were a child, and you're looking back now with a much different viewpoint. Instead of feeling like you're stuck in that past energy where you were somebody's victim, you're standing up now, and you're ready to be counted, and you're ready to make a difference as well. Again, because you've looked at all of that darkness, all of that stuff that society as a whole doesn't want, like they just don't want to look at it. That they don't want to acknowledge all the icky parts of life, that they would rather ignore certain things. And you're standing up here, standing up and being counted, and you're like, look, these dark things in life, they happen. I was one of the ones that it happened to. and I can grow from it, and so can you. Okay, so it's not that you're being patronizing. This is you being, again, the beacon of light and the beacon of hope for others. Okay. Then you've got Beauty and the Beast. You need some space in a relationship and a beautiful little worm. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you need some space in a relationship and take care of yourself. Very sort of hermit energy with these two as a combination. Again, with that withdrawal energy, you're no longer putting so much stock into the things that other people say, and understanding that your opinion of yourself is the only opinion that matters. All right. Some of you could be dealing with individuals, or a specific individual, whichever way it resonates for you, who is quite demanding, quite domineering, you know, riding up your ass like a really bad wedgie. There's only so long that you can put up with that for, until it really, really annoys you. So instead of you going off at them in this explosive rage, you're tempering that. And the way that you're tempering that is by not engaging. So you're definitely withdrawing from specific individuals at this time to avoid that that explosion. Okay, right, so we are going to start pulling your tarot, and hopefully we can get a closer look into what's going on here for you. What's coming towards the Twinflame Collective, please? What's coming towards Twinflame Collective? Thank you. Okay, what's coming towards you? Justice, it's Libra energy. The Queen of Wands is Aries energy. What's coming towards Twin? Thank you. The Ten of Cups, Pisces. The Four of Cups is Cancerian. What's coming towards Twinflame Collectives, please? Thank you. Wow, nice. The Ten of Coins, that is Virgo energy. You've got the shadow side as well. That's the Devil, so potentially Capricorn energy. Hanged Man, Pisces. Chariot, Cancerian. And Strength, Leo. Okay, right, let's just tidy this up a wee bit. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is, the King of Wands, Leo energy. So in this read, we do have a King and a Queen of Wands. We have the Four of Coins and the Six of Swords, right? Now, a little bit of a side message here for some of you, not for all of you, right? Very, very, it's way too specific of a side message to resonate with a lot of you. I'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. That was the door, right? I do believe I was halfway through saying something, and now that I'm looking at the cards again, Twin Flames, the side message actually isn't a side message. It's part of the entire read. I'm just looking at the cards again. So we got to the point where it was King of Wands, Four of Coins, Six of Swords. The card that's central to your read is the Ten of Coins, right? You also have a Ten of Cups here and the Hangman here, okay? And then looking at it this way, Justice, Ten of Coins, Strength, right? So when I read it this way and this way, and then combined with what I thought was a side message here, it's part of the same story. And the story that is, I'm losing my words. The story that this is telling me, you got Four of Cups there and the shadow side there too. And in the middle of that is this family card. This message is for the twin flames who are dealing with toxic family members, right? Could be specifically a toxic father or a toxic father figure for some of you. it could just be showing up as like that masculine energy because of that domination. All right. Now, we had hints at that in this card here. I said there was something about your childhood. There was another hint about it here with the Beauty and the Beast energy, where that is literally all about being dominated, someone thinking that they can control you. And then the snake energy, like you breaking free from all that, breaking the chains. This read is part of something bigger, way bigger. We absolutely do have childhood trauma in this read. It's evident. Like, for me as a reader, it is so absolutely obvious that is what the majority of the Twinflame Collective are dealing with. They're dealing dealing with childhood wounds. You've got someone here that's coming back to you, Twin Flames. Okay. And this is going to be, I don't want to say test. It's not a test. It's more about you having tangible evidence, tangible, again with the coins, tangible evidence of exactly how much you have healed through this twin flame journey. Okay. That this is a story of triumph, believe it or not. All right. It's a story of triumph, growth, and having a wealth of spirit as well. All right. It's a story about how you have gone through the worst of the worst within your family of origin, and now you're rising above. I will say this read does need to come with a trigger warning because of its content and because of where this energy is going next. Okay. I don't want anybody to freak out. And this is happening to the Twin Flame Collectives. Your past is coming back round full circle, 100%. And when this happens, you're not going to know what to do with yourself. You're going to feel stuck. You know that whole fight or flight instinct that you get? You're not going to have either. You're going to have like the freeze. You know when you're so terrified at something that you just freeze up and you can't move, like a deer in the headlights, being caught in the headlights. That's the energy that I'm getting here with this, Twin Flames. I really, really am. Somebody terrifies you, somebody in your family. They are incredibly toxic, very, very vicious. Violent as well. For some of you, they were incredibly violent to you as a child. They made you feel rejected constantly. They constantly made you feel like you just weren't good enough. You either weren't enough of something or you were too much of something. That there was no making this individual happy. And the fact that we've got the Ten of Coins right in the middle, you see how the Ten of Coins is different from those two cards. That this is how we read cards. We have to join up the dots in between. Okay? And I'm joining up the dots here that somebody's vicious family member is coming back in. And it's going to make you freeze. Now, before your twin flame journey, you yourself might have been on a very dark path. You yourself might have caught yourself picking up habits that family member had. Say, for an example, if this family member was an alcoholic, you might have tried to disassociate through drinking too much. But then you caught yourself. See how we got the strength here? And the strength, like the devil, is literally standing on your shoulders. Yeah? You see that? You caught yourself. And you're like, do you know what? I'm not doing this. I am not doing this. I refuse point blank to become like the person that terrified me the most. So you stopped. You stopped in your tracks. You turned around and you went down a different path. The opposite path to what they travelled. It's like you took the way that they behave, you took that as an example of how not to be. And it's through this spiritual awakening that you had, that the twin flame connection was a catalyst for, that you were able to see this. Some of you are the black sheeps in your family. Some of you are the scapegoats within your family. And you're like, I am no way in hell going back to that situation. The problem that I can see is whoever that family member is, they're coming back in, and this is posing a huge problem. Because right now, you're good. Oh, you are so good. I mean, some of you are in a relationship as well where you're part of a power couple. You know, your business is going good, your life is going good, your family, the family that you created or about to create is going good. And then all of a sudden, this comes back in. And you thought that you dealt with it. You have. I don't want to be sitting here and having you thinking that I'm patronising you or anything. I'm absolutely not. This is a bit of a shock to the system that I can see in this read. But you know what? I do see that you're going to have support as well. Now, this could be your twin flame counterpart or someone else that you care for very, very deeply. Could be a soulmate connection as well. Because you have to remember that not all twin flame counterparts are in union with each other, okay? A lot of twin flame counterparts are actually with their lifetime soulmate, all right? And their twin flame journey was the catalytic connection for positive change, all right? Whichever individual it is that you're recognizing in your read that is part of your support system, they will support you and listen. They're not going to judge you negatively for refusing to go back to this quite clearly toxic and for some of you dangerous family situation. Okay, your person is not going to judge you for turning away from them. From that situation. They're not. In fact, for some of you, they are likely to encourage it. Okay. Oh, really, really heavy energies. Some of you as well with that Justice, Queen of Wands, Ten of Cups. Some of you divine feminines could be discovering that you're pregnant as well. And that's going to give you even more cause to keep yourself protected from a toxic, dangerous family situation, because you know that there's going to be a baby soon for some of you, and you're fully cognizant that you know that baby, a helpless baby, is going to need your protection. And to still be within a toxic family of origin situation is the complete opposite of protection. So some of you could be retreating and disconnecting from a bad family situation for your baby's sake as well. We've got someone here that's holding back with this Four of Coins. They're holding back. So I'm just going to clarify what that Four of Coins is about. It could also be telling me that somebody is going to be the target of negativity. So do you remember how I said that your partner, whoever that is, that they're going to be supportive of you? It might be that partner gets it in the neck from the toxic family origin. You know, it could be that partner that is then turned into the new scapegoat of that family dynamic. Because listen, there always has to be one. This is the thing with toxic families. There always has to be a scapegoat. Always. They cannot survive. They will literally implode if somebody was not there to take the blame for everything. I'm telling you that now, right? So the chances are quite high that that Four of Coins is telling me that your supportive partner is the one that's going to get all the hateful glares in your place. Okay, why the Four of Coins, please, for twin flames? Thank you. Ace of Swords and King of Coins, yeah. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus energy here. Yeah. Because somebody doesn't like the truth. Someone doesn't want to hear the truth. They can't handle it. And then the King of Coins again. The King of Coins is someone who is incredibly dependable. It's someone who is really grounded. They're very realistic as well. Very realistic. You've got backup here though, twin flames, which is absolutely beautiful. You're going to shine. You're going to rise. You've got the Three of Wands here. It's rapid growth and expansion. You're going to continue to grow spiritually. You're going to continue to speak your truth with confidence and conviction. It's a nice read. Is it? I mean, honestly, recently, especially the past couple of months, the reads that have been coming out have been really sort of dark and heavy and intense. And I've sat there and apologised so many times for the content that's coming out. But it's like, do you know what? At the end of the day, I cannot choose what comes out. It is what it is. The messages that need to be heard the most are the ones that come out. So twin flames, please. Wow. Okay. Faceless ghosts and the haunted girl. Ghost people. With strangely lonely, holding on way too tight. So let's take a look. Okay, so ghost people is number 34. Listen to this. I'll hold it up for you as well. Listen to this one. In this beautiful card, a lovely girl in the bare woods is being moved in on by two masked ghosts. They do not reveal their identity, but she can feel their presence strongly. She remains calm as she knows who they are. They are not Prabhu, the faceless ones, who have no features and who take on the form of others around them. Now, who else do you know that does that? That is literally the description of narcissists. They have no essence of their own. They have no identity of their own, so they have to take it from others. They wear a variety of masks and they regularly take up a new cause or identity without being aware of their own need to grow and learn themselves. Because of this, they seek out the energy from others who are bright, strong and real. Now they're seeking hers. And it's likely that they're seeking yours. Do not go into fear. They're sending her messages, but she knows that they're not what they seem, and that there are many like them in this world. You may seem in need of help to people who actually have an agenda at the moment. The people around you are acting like experts and supporting each other in the group mindset and wanting you to join them, quotation marks, for your own good, end of quotation marks, despite your misgivings. They either do not have fully formed identities, or they're too easily taken on the beliefs and the ideas of a powerful other. You may be asked to join with others in their beliefs and be alarmed at the mindset and belief system that seems to be very blank and faceless, devoid of human joy and warmth. It is for you to keep your own counsel, remain detached, and wait for the faceless ones to reveal themselves. They will change when an even more powerful person for them to attach to comes along. Know that until they find their own selves and commit to following that path, they will still be blank pages, written upon by whatever hand comes near them. Do not be like this. Make your own mark on this world. There could be an initiation taking place. Oh no, there could be an imitation taking place where your work and ideas and even your personality is being copied too closely. So that's an interesting mess up that I made there when I said that there could be an initiation taking place. You're currently going through that initiation, like that spiritual initiation, so that you can really embrace your true total authenticity, right? Someone else is seeing you go through this process and they're trying to imitate you. This individual that's trying to imitate you could well be that toxic family member or someone connected to them. Somehow this is connected to a toxic family dynamic, okay? They're trying to basically, again, I did say that you were the black sheep for a lot of you. That is literally black sheep energy, you know. It's people sitting there glancing in your direction, passing judgment on your life, and they haven't even considered their own crap, the shit that they've got in their life. They're too focused on you. They're too focused on criticizing you instead of looking at their own life and their own shortcomings. That they would rather project all of that on someone else, while trying to imitate you in a lot of ways as well. You know, imitate all of the qualities that they don't have for themselves. It's like they're trying to take your light. Wow, it's evil. It really is evil. Okay, number 17. Let's take a look. This sweet and defiant being holds fast to her Celtic cross, clutching her belief system, because without it she isn't quite sure who she truly is. Perhaps it was given to her by a beloved, perhaps it represents her family, a loved one, or aspects of her soul. But the reason that she holds on so tight is that she is lonely and has yet to connect with her soul family on a day-to-day basis. So basically that message is and we have seen a toxic family dynamic in this read. You don't have to hold on to that toxic family dynamic just because you so happen to share DNA with them. What does that actually mean? It just means that you're a victim of circumstance, that you just so happen to be related to some of the most toxic individuals that you have ever had the displeasure of ever meeting. Beyond that, what does it mean? It doesn't mean that you have to stay there. Twin flames, do not stay in any situation that threatens your health in any way whatsoever. Just don't do it. Okay, please. People always bang on about how blood is thicker than water. Did you actually know that that is a bastardization of the true meaning? The true meaning was the complete opposite of what you would expect. It doesn't mean that blood is thicker than water. The true reference to that saying is those that you die with on the battlefield are closer to you than your family. That's what that saying means. It was water of the womb. It was blood of thy brother and the water of the womb. So please don't have that being used against you either, okay? If anybody is a threat to your health, your safety, your just everything, you cannot stay around those people. You just can't do it, okay? There are times in your life when you too may seem surrounded by people, even those that you call friends, but you still feel extremely lonely amid it all, as she does. You may feel like you need a barrier between yourself and the world, just as she does. So you see how she's holding up that Celtic cross like a shield from the world. There is a sense that you feel too strongly your individuality and that you're lonely, as she is too. One dilemma with living in a world where you feel you must protect is that you fear other people intruding in on it, disturbing the delicate balance, so you hold on tighter to whatever it is that you have, or whatever it is that makes you feel like you are you. The truth is, your inner world is richer than most, and it's an imaginative paradise, or hell, depending on your state of mind. When you receive this card, please let go, just a little, and notice how this gives you room to interact and engage with loving others. And this, therefore, helps you to recreate your world brand new. It is likely that you will choose carefully who it is that you allow in, but at least one person does need to be let in, and at least one security blanket needs to be shown the door, just for a moment. So that this is breaking cycles, those toxic familial cycles, breaking those in favour of taking the chance on yourself, letting somebody come into your world, someone that you feel a very strong connection to, quite possibly your twin flame counterpart, possibly for some of you. Let them in. As I said, take that gamble on yourself and on another, that they're not going to be this way with you the same way that basically everybody else has been, okay? Not everybody is out to hurt you. And I know how incredibly difficult that is to believe sometimes, but that's the absolute truth. Some of us go through life meeting all of the best people on the planet. Others of us go through life meeting all of the worst people on the planet. All right, it's a really difficult situation to be in, to have been hurt repeatedly, time and time and time again, and then all of a sudden you're face to face with this twin flame situation that has catapulted you into all sorts of different life changes, and now you're being asked to take a gamble on love, to take a gamble on yourself, and to let one person into your inner world, and to really take them by their own take them by their own credits. Okay, don't go into a situation and assume that it's going to end up the exact same way as all the other relationships have ended up. Okay, because it's not necessarily going to be true. That's the point of that. Okay, so sometimes in life, basically, you have to take a gamble. Okay. Right, ooh, really, really intense read. Okay, so the next two decks that we're going to pull, we have got the Divine Masculine deck and the Divine Feminine deck. It's completely and utterly up to you which of these cards you take for yourself. You might take them both for yourself, or you might go, oh, okay, well, that one there is for me, and that one there is obviously for the other person I'm dealing with. It's not a problem, okay? It is a general read. It's just however it resonates for you. Right, so your Divine Feminine energy says, when you try to hold on to things after their time, you suffer and make others suffer. So literally the same message that we had there. It's the same thing. Are you holding on to something after it has long expired? Some of you could be, okay? When you try to hold on to things after their time, you suffer and you make others suffer. So you're hurting yourself the tighter that you hold on to something. And then the divine masculine one is mischief is yours, sorrow is yours, virtue is also yours. You are the source. So this is reminding you of your own divinity. Okay, it's reminding you that you are the creator of your own world, of your own universe. You are the creator of your own future as well. Never forget your own divinity. All right, take back your power. Yes, it's absolutely awful what has happened to you, the things that you've been through. It is awful, it is disgusting, it is unforgivable in a lot of cases. We cannot continue to live that way though. Okay, we have to transcend. Your story is not who you are. That's just a part of you. You are the source. Really, really nice read. So that is what I have for you. If you would like to book a private reading with me that is more catered to your specific needs, then you can find the link in my description box, and it's in my pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.